Real Madrid, they really know how to cook. Some who cook here, they cook very well. Mentality, extraordinary, up there. Some mentality of Serefi Empoya. Biabet Miesi, It was there, it is there, and forever it will be there. Man, what a game. What a game. Real Sociedad for no, I'm a Madrid game. Madrid, they've been pushed. They were pushed very hard. Now Madrid will push you on na omo keka omo. Was extremely tough. We were heading towards penalties until Adagule cross, Rudiger connected. Rudiger, as usual, celebrated with the supporters. It was for Madrid and Copa del Rey. On performance, your best style, the last 10 years. If I do remember, that was I think last 2 years. Almost was a sooner 2-1. No, Copa del Rey na performance and for instance, Barcelona get 31 Copa del Rey trophies. We are Barcelona fewer. No about let's go Bilbao and Bilbao for 24 and about Madrid for 20. You understand? But now say attention no. Minim de besi Atletico Madrid in Barcelona. Minya classic one come. But let's have a conversation. And therefore stories for yeah stories. Bebre broke. Ibera club will be a ibera ho near bonkomo. Games no so akoso no ye beka ho asem kakra. What I say? I'm personally waiting for the Madrid interviews near if that's not come on your next video because there are stories I will say yes so everybody you didn't need the afra but and many anje e the Madrid pa because game na e den edumre bi na abembo eyaba because Sociedad for be prove stubborn until that and again, Vinicius Jr. first assist excellent. The other man, Hendrick, shared excellent pass. And Hendrick also, the finish was good. I could have the finish, But I said, and also, I assisted him at Jude Bellingham. I mean, it's a top one. I was Jude Bellingham sharing. I was Sky Madrid for best attribute. Until, and you want someone say, table sounds so the back can watch. Madrid for they really worked. They've really worked. On what's bre coach 6 substitutes and when your body be boys are goalkeepers and go and I can't say Jesus Valero. Which I say he had to change the entire. I mean, come on, boys, no bro. We have a game na Kasankas and you discuss the game in total. Our next video, but the reality is that say they do say an Madrid the year no kakra no why is kakra no before Akobo, and I'm glad that those from the bench impacted the game because some free but so many make any meaningful impact. I'm sorry. You because you can imagine say you call extra time na Madrid for any players papa on bet me turning things around at the Madrid and come over your day. And as someone who feature by and it's like, come make any impact. How are you going to qualify? You understand? Let's have a conversation. Everything could come as you say, Madrid for no congratulations, you guys. They say no attention. No way as I said, it sounds so called leg. What I said, enough. You share the leg and also submit me. Next game, Madrid for weekend. Normally Valencia was Santiago Bernabeu, and there Madrid. Mama Bernabeu supporters near Jepa, and I heard them. You see, right after the game, you could not almost sa Madrid for you know any shame with them Madrid, a la Madrid, inadama, a la Madrid. One conversation so I had in here, Manchester United. Hey, United. Wow, what is happening? Because they say 30 games in a United, they winning game back to back. So we're winning, none of this game, we're winning a league anymore. You run 30 games in it. unacceptable. Unacceptable. And the coach no say, ball no Nottingham Forest for a share, and your Manchester United. And a year man who crying Emma Tottenham a share goal because a goaler they could easily have avoided it. And now for instance, so no mama crying Emma Tottenham, Nottingham for no boy or mope. Or see any and and our face so time could ball no more do the final third or say the team they arrive or the final third so many times then so some could do or so no more lack quality. Coach they say they lacked quality up front. Master on one can say to say anyone quality ne any ho bako cry and yet not now for no dear. To be very honest, against the big six, was City ground wo fee. Almost said Tottenham 1-0. Almost Liverpool able 1-1. Almost in fact, almost Arsenal was goalless draw. Almost Manchester City 1-0. Almost Manchester United 1-0. Let's just say against the top six, Marco City back up you. Master, Tottenham are playing very, very well. Much respect to them. Tell them how many hands are flaking in Bonkobo. My first story is in the Fafra. And then when you say Barcelona training HAU. You late for 1 hour, not training in Yamba. So now what is going on? Diameti and say now the coaching staff no omo your one meeting. It's a coaching staff for no contingency your one meeting. And I was curious to know what's happening. What's happening? Almost a meeting on one about tactical issues. Be I was say resolve one person game against Atletico Madrid. Need to know your meeting video analyst we share a meeting. To meeting delay and players also have to wait for about 1 hour and start on more air training. And see, I started training before they started training. What just the coach said, test again, said they are preparing for tomorrow's game. So he wasn't part. But as Hansa Flick say, young country, we are singing and say, wait, game where I am or say a different game. Now a final before the final. Or say everyone seems will be a person or drew final. They say drew semi-finals last game. Say I'll say a day ni Bresson. Let's come and read for no very, very difficult game. In Tomono so. Omo prepare for that game ni yepa. And I'm coming to say next Stegen say no one something say so Stegen and say was start any place ni training say na munyi na win no so for now no dey. Boy no afi no train no onye do level so do level bia ono coach ne be taking decision say or the be cut me one and say obetwen but so for now no dey osre ye concentration no enwo let's come through the game no and come be say na players say available why mo say Pau Kubasi say we fully fit Hafinya and so are fully fit into since also problem being or place na available or be taking decision as to who he want to start and as ensure for Bisan say more training must practice penalties there because maybe a bet me see a bet me about some kwako penalties and also no kwaseme woman say true there's a training nika no a true the name or say I should anya de gidi bia say sans or mo training bia no players na kasa for ball e ball mo penalties intenya fei and I'm call something gidi biasa because it is something they always do with training grounds right after the game and I'm yo Mati and I'm coming to say we plan kasa then to qualify against Atletico Madrid and also mo own idea nyame adom a game ne do a ye be hu park so onka anything about it and fan train now I say no on a unique way of playing football or some ball na all bono we Barcelona fans any jeho into Barcelona any fans Barcelona fans for any jewa there's no point going to compare his game to to that of Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid or say on pesadi yeah na muko bisa other clubs and say omo ball no and to say Barcelona ball no say any sadi any David the fact is said the supporters they need a ball now no asa asem what I say anyway test again say the ofili very very well and on to me can adapt here or be drew 100% or say coaches no go so all train up so convincing coaches the coaches will take decision on him and I'm coming to say na no asem be e buy e fa ho say we yiri jai na we here it is answer na allegations be na buy na no create no say answer na dey no one papa say central for church say dey no say e ma no re ho pass ade na mo twere sa ne ma na e dey afa me ho o say ha ne ye pa no kra no o say ha no say ne yire na oni na jai no on the hard year pa isanse ansam na nkofo no twetwe anya no kra bako kra enso so mo twere enso edugu na enimu ase and also say nansen wa start esua piano bo so ne otwa na obo piano pa na obo piano ni sa ja say na opesa of find way or be stay away from the phone or say obo piano Charlie everybody feeling very, 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 very good. What I say, I know, and someone test again, and so I can see yo, Mate, and also, I about qua a fan of one nipa do name say, or the new gloves or did that goal say, or Bano bidding in Saka gloves and answer will be cried in his sashi more automatically, also gloves not token it. No, I got off for France, so I for France was sick. And then the and no one would him did so yes, or say the gloves down no bidding in Sebeka. Oh, there. On send one no be tough for na say okwa for na or the aba bechibo what I say into us sad dey ade on pa na say the gloves da na nkofo de omsa be keka and also 2018 World Cup no oja brutal and I'm sad asem man say senior man what is going on us 2018 World Cup no onim so on the deserve say so da the German national team goalkeeping role e so on the deserve on the ABP onim so on e kwakoda okodu ampanyimfo say wasa Sinya tini chile nya na obedo se ehye ne papa sa enti me wo form chai ma no no ya e dan na wutimi ka chehwe nyame anim ka se ma no no ya e na enda goal no hafinya de matene se yes na no Brazil ne Argentina boy Argentina fo edi ne pabro park no so we hu game no so yes na ni bra ni nyina no se Argentina annex Atletico Madrid ni to de ni bre e begu sa game no so against Atletico Madrid na Madrid fo ni nyina chire enyina nche kresan se o say the airba no hi afinya no wahye gbe hi yet na kwei o say me yare one bomb previous games say ni abrenkofo isu obeso jede egu omuso brutal okay and when someone and so airba must if we afinya camp so airba no okay no problem Charlie let's move on fast the into us okay Christiansen na matene say super sort na Barcelona the next 2 months first of all he needs to recover quick. Come to the pitch, play. Don't convince so many sadia. Ebia obetwa no na afei mapeka kradi atochiri. What I say omuyeska enti say onya fully fit na obeye ho komisi komsadia. Obetwa hala na ko obje sorry Barcelona kuro mu say ono so pra ho anokoji na yaresa o. So akoji aba ono kro wasan so fly out. Oh Charlie. Haaland as somebody just say ashimia mamia mi hu de menye Pep Guardiola say doctors for na be catch and say Haaland pra no obetimi atne fie between 7 to 8 weeks 7 to 8 weeks in Tebia from 5 6 7 8 weeks depending on how Haaland akasankasa no obetimi eja the body betimi you know are you okay with the blood because obu ha you know, or no dry chance and what to be so quick into it depends on how the body will react to the drug. You know, very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. He's starting missing the Leicester City game. That Leicester City game, the already game, no, your friend Darren England on in Penny so on the game, no, what I said, the original far, James Bell and the baby Pep Guardiola and Kobe say Haaland anyway, said he may affect him with team the power and and also, no question me woman say, omu here quality se pa weni mo. Also omu here player. De biano ben penalty box wo biano o here goal or pesa o she goal. Also sa quality na Haaland there wo. Enu nti na the numbers no e show ma obie ehu. Nti Haaland in one also definitely is going to affect them, but he will definitely find a solution because he's still trying to look at ways Manchester City for betimi abo na without Haaland. And I'm going to be okay. Now say Champions League slot as also open, but I say I den pa diamo. Will you say we are the biggest situation with regard to a Champions League qualification and not say who is central for. So I didn't refer to this situation as the toughest battle. Also that be we answer the case and say it is not right because on our core battles more. And they're tough for also for instance to win 16-17 Premier League games in a row. Master. Also, I don't know tough in change situation on Bobus here. It also there are other difficult moments. Or commitments and for your margins and a top four no team group and into now we and bisan say what is our supporters and say against Leicester City. or may protest. Also, so can we support now Leicester City because the team in Koi. And I was supporters no so may protect here because one day na or person de bia obi etimi express no say bibi hawa I was say utimi eba abonten beka anya say wo mienu nto say supporters no if you say protest na beboa or support omo nya because say de bia no wo de why wadwen say won kasa na asem hye utiri mo say saa de ne de enwa talking about supporters nyame adoma Manchester United City game ebe cost weekend no de want to say you say company we are starting printing 115 charges no nti omo de mama Manchester United for City for wo anke ye che say mbedu park wona na Manchester United for e dis ade no e de abaska for the mo tonton a che so omo de betwetwe Manchester City for say somebody e mo no more the no Manchester City for akwada Claudio Echeverri on sanano no fi Argentina baye still na onya ball ni bi boy Manchester City for still I want ni ndu level a omo e paint omo guso omo hwe no nti say do summer na omo nya satisfied omo de no be call loan so omo satisfied so dia omo de no be cat team na wona say yo mate Anthony Santos Chelsea former kwada na we no come a Strasbourg no say Thiago Silva baby a wo bia nyakopo won hira bebre esan say o say oni Thiago Silva eye pre-season together na official Thiago Silva ko the time bia o so didi won ho na osua ne bebre efi Thiago Silva osua say na Thiago Silva ko bo big game ekwan yo fa so prepare ekwan yo fa so edidi o say sa ne ma ne bebre osua no e na aboa na nei otimi bobo amanfo ebo na baso ye pa na so no look why you ready for Chelsea. And as Central was really are you serious or someone who are ready for Chelsea? A drew one as a Chelsea for Namakonya or Bebo ni ye pa name on no to me for say in the way through or say a dependent on Strasbourg, Chelsea and his agent. Until someone decided say on no Bebo ni be also in problem be why ready say Bebo no and so a day am Chelsea. And you when him say a drew 1st of April Arsenal for Omulusu game. Mabo 8 games 1st of April. Say Arsenal pa be lose game. 8 games, 8 wins. Draw crowd win yebi. Masa. Very very nice. Say Liverpool 70 points. Arsenal 61 points. Shall I get the game say Liverpool? Jana still Arsenal 4 of them. Anyway. Liverpool or Everton, Jamia do the next game. So you can imagine they will still extend the point if they do. Anyway, Nottingham Forest 57 points. Chelsea 49 points. Manchester City 48 points. Newcastle 47 points. Brighton and Hove Albion 47 points. Hey, they say they race for top 4 now. Been you. Fulham 45, Aston Villa 45. Just oh lusu baako kra. Hey, Mr. Mo obi se me hwehwe Manchester. Manchester ne Tottenham there 7 and 5 and 6 oh. Ekofo emu. E just say atafo pa atafo mienu. Manchester United toss 13th or 37 points. Tottenham 14 or 34 points. O mienu there. Ehwenua. But it's all good because and of Hampton Wanderers are West Ham for Manchester United for so akoji winning against Nottingham Forest and then you can once but the story is not far. I mean that's why you are seeing how things are also getting there. Anyway, let's move on. Barcelona for Mr. Mo another one Dr. Carlos Minera a free mono. The matter say in for at say I try to find solution. One of those solutions they've got they say I'll say Dr. Carlos Minero all free no en say ono no free Barcelona futsal no room a the assistant and friend Lucas Gomez we did 34 years they say our futsal ho what I say no ono say Barcelona 4% almost fan no be replacing the boss what I say inti no a conversation about Lucas Gomez we did 34 years almost so likely say for some person fan Charlie Arsenal one bad news I'm curious to know I want to know the extent of it because Gabriel Madrid Gabriel we pra during team asus we pra master I better na ye monke kam wo we wish him all the best but injuries no say any many see ka kono there had been ye parents yo mate let's move on and have another conversation and the party a PhD for a cat to no bronco mo hanyi papa adwin 39 games for Dembele and I had 31 goals 6 assists so that's like 37 goal involvement in 39 games for Ousmane Dembele. Wow. And then John T. be no Mushia, but Aquane or Amason numbers now. Nini name when you say by Leverkusen ye. Initially catch them. More. Ha, by Leverkusen. By Leverkusen. Hey! Only third division in Bo, a many a benefit. Were you a free defending champion? Hey! Yabi Alonso. Yes, oh dear. Boca! Hi! I'll go with power, honey po. Anyway, yeah, trust when I mean, I said, Antonio, like I said, look, they so decided to be free Manchester United. Now, what about him? You're from Nottingham Forest, and I said, no, person, Bobo, you. Or so, person, Obo. Because they be at the bench or so no any finished product yet. It is a one man bobo bia emwa and also so soon you may be free Manchester United now will boo any need at Manchester United but the NTN in an set of a Sophie club would not occur bobo be and occur not snaps so when you are queen or so Asia can say that is what he wanted to do. Yo Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea. Yes, so when you are monitor Javi Simons. Now Javi Simons, you know, Isaac for so many £60 million. So I don't know whether these clubs are willing to pay that amount. Hey, yo, Anthony says, now no Mutimisha Madrid. Now then it's not Mutimisha Barcelona. Ah, what's the game to do? I be. Hey, Uja for Tubu. Anthony say what picking for kakri. Nyame adma semi-automated offside for English Premiership. You say from match day 32, starting from the 12th of April, you be used our Premier League. Premier League. I don't know. One chairman says in Mbana ye. At the match day 32 number start here. A use at the end. Maybe a drew a two blue. One China castles in Mbana ye. Oh. There's a story that Manchester City for, you know, still now say a banner Tijani Rendes, AC Milan midfielder, a banner Konano extended the contract. I'm out for Jai once some car. Mate sounds to be say still now City for interested in signing him. AC Milan Naka Sanyami adwa season in Banaway. So we see a Pamo place. Samuel Chukwueze Mates Obeko. Hey, Joao Felix Kwade Bakana something that. Why crave you Abraham Tammy Obeko Obeso no balloon Sutil Sophie Florentine by Obeko Robin Loftus-Cheek Obeko in terms of massive clearance Nebeko so AC Milan into Nyame Antuma ECD it say drew a behuru gidi. There was news that Robert is 4% come kwaya appeal for Isco Nekada Odi no Senebeya Inka appeal near successful. Isco beat me abobo against Barcelona. But penny format said penny force that red card no code against Sevilla and the Muchaso. Nyadi person mudi chiri brace and hey, Mwampa, yo almost Muchaso. Omuchasa Bonoslams. Matia, she Lucas Podolski said, dear Bakwe, and ye pa, and said, look, Thomas Muller on Winnie, and Yafi no Podolski Betuno, but was say, a Juma Thomas Muller Babe or by Munchino. None could deserve says or qua. A jack call a your by on terms, but I say a drew peppers will be a pinifono, and they won't take us so cool, sending the Anna. I so feeling very, very bad about the situation because of who said the level and the baby our bomb peppers were drew it in Anya Biano. Won't send was say or no Nankabia semi free club with them paying for a baby diamano. But it looks like they are pushing him out. And I'm saying, yay, yo, what kind of Brighton Hove Albions for. You know, my Sunderland, quite a friend Tommy Watson, Brighton, Funulu, near Shanghai, Funulu, near Shanghai, no. I quite almost almost season the year pet. Oba na afi ono so aba join Brighton am sin kofoi munyi low na mun Shanghai on Shanghai sisi what say kofoi okay Inter Miami for also appoint former Atletico Madrid for sporting director Alberto Marrero ono so na ba be almost so as someone new sporting director meanwhile Brazil midfielder for Joao Gomez Hamilton Wanderers for midfielder and also why extending the contract and so at the amount of Hamilton Wanderers. This was going to be very quick. My name is Sansun Shao, and I'm for hobby and for high all sports. Adios, bye bye.